Hi, Ron Fazio, author of Years Later About Vietnam. I wrote my book in 2024 about my time in Vietnam in 1970 and in 1971. The thing that I did that very few soldiers did is I kept a day-by-day journal. My journal starts on the flight to Vietnam. And then when I land in Vietnam, I give you a little idea about the training and what they're doing before, in my case, they sent me into the jungles and to walk up and down mountains throughout the jungles in Vietnam with the 199th Light Infantry Brigade. The 199th Light Infantry Brigade was a Special Forces Army. We did things by flying into the thick jungles and mountains, and we stayed out there generally 6 or 7 days, and then we would come in on the last day and we would go to the base camp, and generally they would give us a barbecue that afternoon. And then the next morning they'd send us right back out to the jungles to go looking for the VC, the Viet Cong, okay, or the NVA, the North Vietnam Army. Now, the guys in my company, there was a mixed group, okay? We had all kind of different guys. The thing different about me is I was a drafted high school history teacher. That's why I kept a journal, because I was a history person, and I wanted to document what I did day by day. And after 50 years, I decided in 2024 that I would sit down in my dining room and start writing about what I did. I had my journal, I had letters to my parents, and I had about 200 and something photos. It was great. I just kept writing and writing. I did it first in handwriting, then I had to go out and get a computer and a printer. And I then bought a program called Microsoft 365, and I could talk into the computer and it would write things down, but it didn't write down things perfectly. So I'd print everything out and then I'd go back and redo the transcript. Well, I wrote this transcript, typed it out 6 times and printed it out 6 times. The last 3 times I edited to make sure everything was perfect. And I kept doing it until I felt that it was perfect. And after that, I decided I'm going to make this a book.